That's right, and welcome back to the Autism Podcast with our very special new guest.
What's up, guys? Shit.
Really? Really? You just said how you didn't want to do the fucking YouTube thing? You literally just finished the sentence, I don't want to do that YouTube thing, and then hit the, hey there, fuckwads.
It's What's New YouTube Podcast, episode 65.
This episode is dedicated exclusively to the Fourth Reich. When you guys know what that is, you'll thank me.
Why do you do this?
Why do I do what?
Why do you do this?
Why do I do that? Why do I do that? Right? Isn't that a song?
It might be.
It's like the, yeah, I don't know the lyrics. Oh, it's like the pretty please, don't you ever feel something?
Probably.
Kelly Clarkson, maybe.
That's pretty please. No, that's a Pink song.
Don't you ever feel... Oh, yeah, fucking perfect, right.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a Pink song.
Because, like, there's two different versions of it. One of them where
it's just perfect.
And then the other is
fucking perfect. And funnily enough, that's like the one time that, like...
I prefer it without the fucking.
Yeah, the fucking just sounds so weirdly, like, forced.
Yeah. And, like, it's a better song without the curse.
Yeah.
Although,
what the fuck happened in Pink? She was so good.
She went on SpongeBob. That's probably what happened.
Was she?
Yeah, she sang a couple of songs on SpongeBob. Well, the one I'm thinking of is Scurvy. She did a live performance.
That's right. She did go on SpongeBob.
We got scurvy. We need some vitamin C. We got scurvy. We just chilling on the sea.
I wonder how good of a paycheck that was when she was told that she had to either write the song or just perform it.
I don't know. It's SpongeBob, so probably fairly decent.
That's what I'm saying. So
back to topics other than Pink.
No, now we're exclusively going to be talking about Pink in our whole entire career.
You've exhausted my Pink knowledge.
Don't worry, that's basically my Pink. The only other Pink knowledge I had was back when I was like, remember the fuck that one song So What came out?
The So What, we smoke weed.
No, you know.
So What, we go out.
You know, na 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 na. So what?
That doesn't. Oh, so what? I'm still a rock star.
Yeah, I got the rock moves.
Yeah.
I remember. This was like a long time ago. Oh my god, I'm gonna say this, but.
Back in my day.
No, not back in my day, but...
He's about to say the N-word, folks.
Would you fucking not?
Oh, he said not! So anyways, back in your day. Oh, I do have another bit of Pink trivia.
Good.
Miley Cyrus tried to steal Pink's hairdo, but the problem is...
Pink's hairdo wasn't that great.
Pink's hairdo only works on Pink.
Yeah.
Literally, like, that hairdo was coined and made for her. It doesn't work on Miley Cyrus.
I saw a customer who was a bitch one time, and she had the pink hair, and so I said to my coworker after she fucking walked, I'm like, wow, Pink really let herself go. She died. I'm like, cool. Anyway, so like, I remember...
Is Pink actually dead?
No.
Oh.
Maybe musically wise, she's dead.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But like, I remember my fucking cousin, I don't know why, I like dressed up.
As Pink?
Not as Pink, but just as a girl, and like, we made like a shitty music video.
And you were Pink?
I was, yeah, basically.
Nice. I can see it.
Oh, I wonder why. Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Because you were wearing a pair of pants that say Pink on the ass cheeks. Like, I don't know. What did you want me to glean from that? That's what you get for trying to drink.
I fucking hate you. God damn it, dude.
It's my timing curse.
It's not your curse. You fucking love it. Shut your whore mouth.
Yeah, but like, you can love curses. Listen.
All right, Tharja.
I would-
Speaking of Tharja,
Oh, yeah.
Fire Emblem. Let's go back on that. Let's go start those
We
topics.
talk about video games.
Talk about video games and anime.
Holy shit.
And Pink.
And cartoons.
And Pink, apparently.
Bro, I would love to do a whole episode just talking about cartoons. But right, Fire Emblem.
I mean, if we had topics next week about it, I'll be down. It's just that, like, I literally don't know what to talk about cartoon-wise for
we can
at
have,
least 45 minutes.
We can have an in-depth discussion on what constitutes the difference between a cartoon and an anime.
Oh my god. Alright, that's...
That can be next week's episode.
We'll make a clickbaity title and fucking thumbnail, and we'll actually get views on the videos.
We will not. I refuse to get views that way. Unless it's not clickbait, unless we actually have a 45-minute discussion on the difference between...
If... maybe. Anyway.
Alright, we'll discuss.
We'll cuss this.
We'll discuss over spaghetti tonight.
I mean...
It's date night. Don't try to weasel out of this.
I'm not saying it's not date night.
The therapist said we need to make sure to go to date night every week.
Alright. What the fuck are we, Steven Mega?
God, I wish I was that funny.
Not gonna lie though, like... fuck, I guess I'm talking about Fire Emblem at the moment, but... I really kind of wonder... And obviously I know like that's a part of their joke, but like... Especially with the really recent mail time videos, I feel like they're getting a lot more mail time in there. I'm not gonna lie, I want, like, obviously I don't need to know, or we have to know, but like,
what if Matt and Ryan are actually gay for
they
each other?
They actually are together, legitimately,
And
but like, obviously, all the jokes are so like wild and whatnot, to where like
and
something
they say
like
everything's so straight faced,
and something like, yeah, and when something like this could be like, you know, people are just thinking like, are they joking, or like, are they serious? Are they actually together? Like, I'm just like, are they?
I think that's funny because I think that's the exact thing they want people to
That's
do.
definitely that's exactly what they want people to do. It's just like,
God, I love Super Mega. They're so funny.
just Matt needs to fucking change his hair. He looks so bad.
Tried to copy Pink. Doesn't work.
Oh my god, no.
I thought he looked pretty good bald. I'm not gonna lie.
See, without him having like the hair like he kind of had, like, I get though, change up your look. It's obvious. It's you. You do whatever you want. But like, when he had his head shaved, he kind of looked like a fucking skinhead, and then like a drug dealer, and then with this hair, he kind of looks like a fucking pedophile. I'm very critical.
He went from Matt Watson to Rat Watson to Map Watson.
There you go. Ryan's the one that's been like.
That's because Ryan's a good-looking man.
He is a good-looking boy.
I would say they're both good-looking.
I mean, yes, but Matt has definitely Alright, this is totally getting fucking stupid. Well, even more stupid. But I guess to break up the monotony of always talking about Fire Emblem at the beginning. Anyway, Fire Emblem.
Alright. Back into video games.
Back into thick booty bitches.
Oh, man. Speaking of Markiplier.
So there's a few things we actually got to talk about with Fire Emblem. And really Heroes in the specific. So...
Heroes is the only thing that gets news anymore.
Basically. So, I guess 3 things. We'll talk about the first thing real quick. So, the 4th year anniversary is coming up very soon for Heroes. Think about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Heroes is older than some of the kids my parents watch.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, right?
Don't say that. Anyway, so the only news that we got so far of what's coming, what we're gonna get for the 4th anniversary is the Former Souls. They like the currency that they have for that. They're gonna give us one for free. Well, through like quest, but it's like, you know, do 4 arena duels, and then you'll get a free Former Soul currency thing. So like that's all we know so far, but that's cool.
That is cool.
I just kind of wish. Or hope, I know they won't, but like I would love for them to be like, oh, you get this do this quest, you'll get a free Former Soul, thing. And then when the anniversary rolls around, you can choose you could choose any of the heroes that came out that have been in a form of souls in the past, and then you can pick the current one that is out, or you could pick a unit from one of the past ones, which would be nice, but probably won't happen.
They're giving us 20 feathers. A big
I mean,
0.
I need those feathers to plus 10 my female Robin, so I'm fine with that.
I don't know how many feathers I have. I spent them all recently.
I'm at 40,000 right now because I finished Donald from a joke.
That is true.
I was debating on starting Olivia and building up on Olivia, but female Robin's getting close up there, so like,
why not?
yeah.
Fair enough.
And after that, my next Grail project is probably going to be Halloween Rolf.
Fair enough.
Because I don't have a plus 10
Archer?
no, I have 2 plus 10 archers in Gordon and Klein, but I don't have a plus 10 bow cavalry, because all of them are either 5-star exclusive or like characters I don't care for as much. Like, well, Python's technically green and Sue's green, but like Walt's only a 5-star exclusive and seasonal, and then otherwise like I like Lynn, but she's also 5-star. So
yeah.
And Valentine's Roy, no thank you. That's too much investment to basically buy into, in all honesty.
Yeah.
So otherwise, oh, got off topic for a second. Jesus Christ.
I wonder if it's gonna pick up that background noise.
Oh, well, we'll find out, if anything.
Yeah.
So,
You know, it's fine, though, because we've already prefaced it earlier.
That's true. We technically did. This is fucking annoying me.
What?
No, it's just
Oh, the mic's being...
the microphone's being a bitch.
Mike's being a dyke.
And it's annoying me. Oh, alright, we'll throw that in there, I guess.
What? It rhymes, so it's okay.
Sure.
The first rule of music. If it rhymes, it's okay.
So, the Mythic Hero banner was revealed and out now. So we got another 3-house character in Seiros. And like,
I don't know why they called it Seiros and not just like Rhea.
I mean, but it's not wrong.
I guess they're different names, but like,
well, because
Rhea
her name is Seiros.
Yeah, but Rhea's name is Seiros.
Well, yeah, but
Rhea just said, "I'm gonna become a priest and I'm gonna name myself Rhea."
Well, yeah, but like she's technically Seiros, and Seiros was a god technically.
All right.
And so Mythic Hero banners are essentially now characters who are, god-like characters. So it makes sense. I do like though that she has dragons are getting got another fucking B skill, which is kind of annoying. But like, it's only nice because her B skill basically gives her damage reduction.
Okay.
Which is nice because dragons don't have access to that, which, like, I hate damage reduction going up against it, but at least in their case, it doesn't need, like, a prerequisite. Like, there's some skills like that. Like, recently I was able to finally pull, pull a, Fallen Ike.
Oh, okay.
And because he has, Repel 3, which, depending on how high your speed stat is, can reduce damage and whatnot. So I was able to pull a spare one of him, and I gave it to Legendary Roy that I have with a plus speed IV. So, but what they've been doing so far with that is, if you have a high speed stat, you get damage reduced. Otherwise, there's no skill otherwise like that. But with the dragon skill that Seiros has, it's inheritable, which is nice.
That is nice.
So, which is what I'm happy about, because it honestly, the way that I showed them, like, it looked like they could have just made that, exclusive to her, but they ended up not doing it. So, like, her being a mythic hero, I mean, again, yeah, obviously, anytime they have a legendary or mythic hero, they still have, like, really nice skills to give away. Even though they usually have, like, one exclusive skill to them. But, like, I always like when they give us a little more options to give extra skills to said characters, especially like, because not gonna lie, I have hardly debated if I end up either getting just one Seiros, or if I end up getting a second one, then then it's totally gonna happen. But that B skill is going to fucking nils, and there's nothing that they can do to stop me.
That's fair.
Because I would love him to get damage reduction like that.
I genuinely don't like exclusive skills because freaking like the way the game is set up to be like a unit builder. I hate the fact that you can't like.
Now it's a unit builder. Remember when the game didn't fucking have that?
Yeah, and everyone was just kind of stuck with what they had.
And like there was clearly like the best ones were like like all like the distant counter characters like Takumi and all everything. Remember when Takumi with Vantage was fucking the nightmare?
Yeah.
God, I miss those days.
That is.
It was literally Takumi and Hector were like the two threats. If only we knew. If only we fucking knew.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that Takumi got put back in his place where he belongs.
No, and I get it. It's just funny. Yeah. So, like, I think it's nice. The Seiros is in the game. Cool. Another 3 houses out of the way. Because now, honestly, the only other character I can see them putting in 3 houses in like those legendary banners would be at this point. Because there's really no more mythic heroes or characters they could put in the game because they already have both Sothis, Seiros now. That's really it. They fucking put Nemesis in as a grand hero battle.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I guess I'll do one to try and get him.
I mean, I think you can get him as a Grail unit now.
Oh.
Because his grand hero battle already passed, so he probably won't get a rerun of it for like, I think definitely like a few months.
Okay.
But now I actually want to check if he is a Grail. Yeah, so you can get him as a Grail unit if anything, if you really want him at the moment.
Oh.
I know. I'm just looking. I was curious. Like, was he added as a Grail unit? So, excuse me. Because at this point, the only other characters they would put in from 3 houses that haven't been in like a legendary banner is both Byleths and now Claude. So hopefully we'll have a little less 3 houses from then. But obviously, who knows? Because we have a Valentine's Day banner coming up. And now, my question to you is, what game you think will be featured? Because it seemed like the theming, at least, it's still been, one specific game in that sort of banner. Because they did that with the first 3. Because it was Blazing Blade / Binding Blade in the first one. Then it was just all Path of Radiance. And then it was Echoes.
Who knows? Maybe Awakening.
Honestly, yeah. I feel like at this point they could make it Awakening and do like a Crom and Robin alt of some sort. I feel like would be like the duo.
I would think they would do Crom and Sumia.
I mean, they could, but a lot of people do like the
Oh yeah, but the game auto marries his ass to Sumia.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I am curious on how that banner. I am curious who's gonna be in it. I would like if it wasn't just all 3 houses again.
Yeah. I think it's either gonna be Awakening or Fates.
I feel like it's gonna be one of the, I definitely feel like it's gonna be one of the 3 more recent Fire. Well, no, technically that'd be Echoes.
4.
Yeah, so but technically, I guess it'd be one of the 3DS era or 3 houses at this point because unless they do Sacred Stones, but I mean, who knows?
Oh, they could do
Sacred Stones, but
they could do what's the one where everyone actually gets married and has kids?
Genealogy of the Holy War.
There you go.
They could. I mean, yeah, they honestly could actually because yeah, I could see them doing it. I'm just thinking who they would put in because at this point,
the people who actually get married.
They already technically did that for the Dancer banner.
Oh.
That was Sigurd and Deirdre one, and Quan and Ethelyn. Fucking, that banner I loved.
Well, don't other people get married? in that game.
Yeah, that's true. They could make Ira finally have an alt.
There you go. Ira and Seth.
Yes, that could be a resonant hero.
It's Iris and Seth. Or Ira.
Ira.
Ira. What kind of name is Ira? Is it short for Ira prefer a different name?
What was that from?
Jimmy Neutron. Sheen goes, Ida, what kind of name is Ida? What's it short for? Ida preferred a different name?
That was it. I definitely knew it was from a cartoon. I just didn't know which one.
It's from James Isaac Nutron.
God damn it, Jay. God damn it.
There's also... did we talk about the fucking possibility that we're getting more Three Houses characters as Brave variants?
Thank you. I knew, like, there's definitely a Fire Emblem topic that I didn't think of. So, yeah. So, as of right now, this recording, we only know the intermediate, or the interim, results of the Choose Your Legends 5. Who knows? Probably by tonight we'll find out the final winners.
Oh, right. I gotta do my my last vote if I can.
If you're able to. I don't know if you're able to.
I don't know.
I went all in. I voted Marth all 7 days because we got the results in so far. And the top 3 for each side we'll go with the females first because honestly...
Because no one gives a shit about that one. It's like, it's expected and it's like, oh, cool.
Not even expected. It's just more like, everyone's kind of more like okay with the results so far, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah, because like, it's just like, whatever.
Yeah. No, it's ended.
Oh well.
However, so the results so far have been... Excuse me. Top 3. Going from 1 to 3. Erica is now in the lead. She is basically the Marth of the female group, to where she has been really scratching the 4th, and really, I think she's also, I don't know, actually, she's been the 3rd placer, like Marth, she might have been, actually. But this year, she is now finally in the top, hopefully, potentially joining her brother into getting a Brave alt, which, be cool. I mean, good for the Erica fans, I'm happy for them, because they're similar to the Marth fans where, like, they just want her to get the alt at this point. Because she seems... A lot of people do... I mean, a lot of people like Erica. A lot of people... Definitely, like, I definitely will agree, like, design-wise, she is fucking great. I don't know, I just really like Erica's design a lot. Especially, like, in Heroes. Her base design is, I don't know, just appealing to look at.
I don't know anything about her, so...
I mean... Personality wise, like, I don't really have like a thing for her. She's just like kind of there for me, but like overall, like she's not bad. Like she's not the worst, but like I really like her design.
Okay.
Overall, I like her brother better, but let's be honest, I think that's what most people usually say.
And I guess because doesn't Ephraim get like a better personality?
He has a slightly more unique personality, and like. His overall story is better, to where, like, also, Erica does a lot more stupid things from what I heard.
And Ephraim has Ford.
Ephraim does have Ford, and I agree.
Ephraim's got Ford.
So...
That's, like, 10 plus 30 points to Gryffindor right there.
Yeah, for real. I don't like that they're still separating the, Three Houses characters between time skip and not.
Yeah, that's a little stupid.
It's kind of very stupid. So, female Byleth... time skip specific, because apparently they had to make that a thing, is...
Byleth doesn't change during the time skip.
The hair. That's literally what they fucking use. I'm not even joking.
Oh, the color of the hair?
So you literally... If female Byleth ends up winning, she'll have green hair. That's going to be part of the difference.
I think that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Characters that are literally the same character should just count as the same character.
I agree. Even if it's... Especially with the Byleth's case. Fine. If you really want to make an argument for, like, the other side characters and whatnot, alright. Fine.
But it's like...
But, fuck you. The same goddamn character.
It's like... Is Hector from Roy's game available for voting?
Yes. Oh, wait. Shit. I don't think he was. I think they might have taken him out. I don't remember.
Because, like...
He might have been. Because I don't think he's in the results at all.
Hector from Roy's game is the same fucking Hector from Elliewood's game.
Just with a beard.
It's ridiculous
But
that they're like, oh no, completely different character. It's like, no, they're even in the same. It's not.
oh wait,
even,
what the fuck? Now I'm confused.
It's not even like fucking genealogy.
No, I'm confused now because now they fucking show in the polls because this says Academy arc, which is a pre-time skip, but then in the War arc it's the time skip. So what? I'm confused. So wait, are they now just counting all of them together?
Oh, all right then.
I guess I misread that. Oops.
All right then. That's cool.
Oh
wait, they said like a few Choose Your Legends ago that they were like, yeah, we're gonna combine.
I know they did, but I didn't think that it counted for 3 houses.
That's fair.
Because they specifically have a separate selection for 3 houses and then War arc.
They really. I'm gonna be completely real with you. With the difference between 3 houses and War arc, it's like, do you want to be that guy who voted for that child you groomed of legal age, or that child you groomed of non-legal age?
So, and then the 3rd spot was Marianne.
Which, like, I'm down for that. I want Marianne riding a horse with her fucking saber.
And, like, a lot of people are hoping that, like, she gets in the game like that personally.
I don't think she should be a healer. I think she should be a sword cavalier.
But, like, that's my thing. I feel like they're going to make her a healer, or they could make her a colorless tome unit, because they did add those in the game. And she could be, like,
make her colorless sword unit.
God damn it. But, like, they could make her, like a colorless tome unit and have her in, like, the actual main pool, since the only other characters we have that have colors tomes are all special characters, like,
Well, yeah, but, like, her fucking crest signature weapon is a sword.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
Or maybe make her so she can turn into a beast. Because, like, that's, like, her thing.
They won't do that. She's too much waifu bait that we're, like...
Well, I mean, technically, Happy's thing is calling the beast.
Yeah.
But Marianne's thing is, like, having the crest of the beast.
So, yeah.
No, I mean, like, be like a Laguz unit.
No, I knew what you meant. So, yeah, I think... So, I mean, what are your thoughts on from the top 3? I mean, I don't know if you really want me to go down the top 20 or even top 10, but...
I mean, out of the females, my personal pick is Hilda at 6. But, the top 3, like, I have no preference one way or another about Erica. Byleth, female, is just the fastest way to deduce cock. And Marianne is a really good character. I like her a lot.
Same.
With actual fucking character development and growth.
I mean, same. I would like the top 2 winners, personally, for me to be Erica and Marianne.
Yeah.
But if female Byleth does end up winning the 2nd spot, alright, it's not going to swing me one way or the other. I do like it, though, how I feel like your groupie voted Henrietta to be in the 11th spot.
Henrietta. Oh, fuck yes. Give me mommy. Fucking...
She might. I mean,
you know what? I changed my vote from Hilda to fucking Henrietta.
I mean, she's only being squashed by Tharja's booty.
Oh, God.
I'm not even joking. She's literally right below Tharja.
Listen, whether or not some people in this room would like to be squashed by Tharja's booty is irrelevant. Just give us the fucking mommy.
So, I guess we're basically now going to talk about the biggest contention of the whole fucking...
We're going to fling shit, screech, beat stuff like monkeys. It's time for the ape out.
Which is really funny because, like, in all honesty, that usually I always feel that always is reserved for, like, the female side. Or, like, the female picks in general. I feel like it never... Like, the males... I don't know. I never expected this much, like, validity. No, not validity. That's definitely not the word. Volatile.
God, no, that just means valid. What the fuck am I on?
That's why. From
volatile.
This whole... Yeah, volatile. From this whole, I guess, fiasco at this point. So, for one thing, though, I will say I'm very happy that's... Actually, kind of, because Soren was higher last year, but Soren is still in the top 15, so that makes me happy.
Well, Soren's a good guy.
I love Soren.
Good guy, Soren.
Yeah, this I'm going to go the top 10, just to, like...
Okay, we'll start with 10, I guess.
Well, yeah. Ash is number 10.
I don't, understand that, but sure.
Yeah, I'm shocked that he's above Sylvain out of everyone.
Ash is just, okay.
And that's totally fair.
Like, he's fine.
Dedu is number 9.
Oh, my heart
so
beats.
I am glad that he is at least, like, higher up in the 10s.
My heart beats for that,
and
man.
and who knows what might happen. Self is 8, which I can see that. That makes sense. Cause
yeah, he's not, like...
everyone, like, still
know.
kind of wants him to get more of... I guess more light.
I think it's funny that he's higher than his dad in the votings, making him hotter on the polls. But it's like, I don't know. I think Sigurd's a little hotter.
Yuri is number 7.
People love that yaoi.
They do, but, like, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little shocked. I like Yuri. He definitely...
He's the best gay option in the game.
That's definitely half the reason why I like him. But, like, he definitely, like... I really thought he was going to be, like, a little more, like, typical gay, annoying character. But, like, no. He was pretty good. And, like, that definitely, like, made me happy. So, like... So shocked, like, he was 7, though.
Well, like, it's because he's the first gay male option for Fire Emblem. Like, I guess Hero Three Houses put in a guy who's already married, Linhart, who like
no
has no emotional attachment to you, really.
No,
like
just fucking irks me to
he's
this
just
day.
like, yeah, what? Oh yeah, we can bang a couple of times. Anyways, see you later. I'm gonna go sleep under that rug I found. We'll bang later. All right, later.
Male Robin is now in tops. Is only on number 6.
And that's understandable.
Well, yes, only because he's being beat out by Felix.
That's cool, though. I think that's cool.
And Male Byleth is 4th place so far.
I am genuinely surprised. I thought no one gave a flying fuck about Male Byleth.
Same, but I think he's becoming one of those similar, like, underdogs, but more so like, oh, I like Male Byleth and fuck Female Byleth, but not like those people who want to actually fuck her. We just don't want her to get high up, because for some reason people consider her the next Camilla, which is kind of weird because...
Female, but why? Because she has big tits?
I guess. I don't know. That's a weird little stipulation, but...
I don't think anything Fire Emblem has put out
it
has
is
been
kind of shocking to
Camilla.
It is funny seeing Robin now in 6th place, because he's usually... He was high up, usually. He was always, like, in the top 5. So him being beat up by Felix, obviously that makes sense, because a lot of people love Felix.
Because Felix is good.
He is good. I agree, I'm just saying.
And he gives you a really good fucking weapon with supporting him with Dimitri.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, cool. Actual rewards for supporting characters? What the fuck?
Yeah, I wish they did that more. So, top 3. I am still very shocked, but kind of happy that Chrom has still sustained so much fucking popularity and, I guess, adoration, that he's always been, like, in the top 4.
I don't understand where his appeal comes from. Like, I genuinely don't... Is it because he's, like, Marth, but he shows off his abs more? Like,
I'm trying to think my reason why I like Chrom, because I do love Chrom. But
I like Chrom, but I don't understand the...
Well, I don't like... Well, I shouldn't say I like Chrom. I don't, like, love him like I do, you know, my other lords, like Marth and Roy and all that, and Ike. But, like... I don't know. There's just something with Chrom. Because, like, I think personally with me, why I like him a lot, besides the nostalgia, obviously, is definitely a good part of it, which is probably a lot of people's reason why they still like Chrom. But, like... I don't know. He's a lord that, like, you know, is still, like, a basic lord. But, like, I kind of like, though, he's still... I don't know. I feel like he's not, like, a complete hard ass and, like, immensely one note. He's not, you know, he's not, like, he's not, like, 4-dimensional. But, like, I don't know. He's not, like... He's kind of stupid sometimes and dorky. And, like, that's kind of endearing to me. And, like, I don't know. I kind of like seeing a character like that. Plus, again, definitely it's nostalgia playing a good part of it.
I mean, Awakening's my favorite game, but Chrom is just like a run-of-the-mill mediocre fucking Fire Emblem lord.
And I totally get that. But like,
I personally think the lord's the most boring part of the game.
Usually it is. Definitely.
I'll give Chrom this. He's more interesting than, like, half of them.
Yeah. I agree.
He's less... I would say he is less fun then Ike.
Well, if we're being completely honest, and I still think, I feel like most people will agree with this, Ike is still probably the best Lord.
Because he just was forced into being a Lord.
And, like, wanted to end racism.
Well, like, yeah, sure. But I think Ike's best quality is that he is a Lord, not because he is a prince or something, but because he fucking earned the general rank. Ike clawed his... Well, he didn't claw his way.
He didn't claw his way. Ike just fought his way through all these battles because he had his own reasons to, fight all these battles and to get revenge and then eventually, end this fucking bigotry between everyone. But
yeah, he fucking earned the Lord.
He just kind of got the Lord status. From other characters considering him, a hero, and he's just like,
I'm just doing this because it's the thing to do
and what I want to do.
Yeah, like that's why I think he's the best Lord, because he fucking earns the title.
And
born into it.
Let alone with a lot of his side characters definitely built him up even better. Because, like...
I would say Alm's a better Lord than Crom.
Oh! Fucking hell yeah! Oh my god, that's... No contest. Alm is fucking fantabuloso.
But I would definitely say Crom is better than Marth. I would say he's better than Eliwood.
Marth, Eliwood, Roy. Because the fucking issue with Roy, and it irks me as a Roy fan, at least with base game Roy... Like from his game of origin is fucking.
He's so generic.
Generic. His fucking a lot of like his like, at least in terms I guess the translation, but even then I don't think it really helps. A lot of the characters that he interacts with don't give him enough stuff to bounce off on, and let alone 89% of the fucking time in that game, like Roy doesn't really like. At least, for your instance, you would assume probably, from the little you know about it and the game, that a lot of his conversations that he has for, the main plot points of the game will be between him and, Lilina, right?
Yeah.
No. It's Merlinus. I'm not even fucking joking. And Merlinus is so fucking boring and annoying that Roy doesn't get enough, shit to work off of. So he becomes this basic, yes man. And it's so fucking frustrating because... Even with, the supports he can get, which, a good chunk of it is really with, the female characters, it's ugh. God, it could be so much better if... Because, I think the only support I kind of like of his that, gave me... Well, he has a few okay supports. But, my favorite one probably of his is probably with his one retainer, one of his Christmas Cavalier characters. I think it was Alan or whatever. And, his, childhood friend, Walt. In Walt's case, he just wanted his best friend back, but his best friend keeps treating him like a prince, and he's like, "Can you stop doing that?" And Walt's like, "No," and he got annoyed with it. So I don't know, he did something to where he stopped having him call him that for a bit, and then I don't know, that I just kind of a bit because it really showed him not wanting to be he doesn't want everyone to treat him like royalty. And then, the other one, he talked about, his anxiety with, being thrusted upon leading his whole fucking country because his father is sick and has to protect Lilina, has to help protect Lilina because Hector dies. So he has, a lot of shit pushed onto him. That's, the only two things that, kind of define him a little bit. But even then, he's boring. Sorry. Went on a little tangent there. But,
no worries.
Yeah. Crom is definitely better than a lot of them.
But he's not. I am genuinely surprised he's that high up.
High up.
I guess it makes sense because don't both Alm and Ike and Ephraim, Ike, Alm, Ephraim, they all have Brave. So I guess all the ones that are better than him are getting there.
I mean, yeah, at this point.
Hell yeah, even fucking Claude and Dimitri have.
Yeah.
And they're both.
Yeah. No, literally. I mean, and also at this point, most of the main lords that people have known and played games from have basically got their Brave Vaults. The only ones now are the characters that haven't got their games brought over to America, which is Sigurd, Seliph, and Leaf. That's it.
Although I will... Edelgard, as much as I don't care for her, is, I think, a more interesting character than Crom. because she's the main lord. She can be your main lord, and then also be the villain.
And like also kind of that's the way that they kind of marketed the game. It felt like where she was kind of like the true path.
Yeah, but like I think the church path feels like the truest path.
The church path is definitely the most truest path, and then obviously over time, Blue Lions just became everyone's the best one.
Blue Lions is the best one.
I agree, but I'm just saying like it's definitely shown more so that like it became that. Anyway,
I'm just saying the exclusive units on the Black Eagles team is Edelgard and Hubert. On Golden Deer, it's only Claude. And Blue Lions is Dimitri and Dedu. Two of the best units in the game.
So, I mean, the only reason why I really would only play Black Eagles, and even then probably more so the church route, is just so I can get more Caspar and Dorothea conversations in, like, the main story.
I suppose.
But that's the only reason why I would go back to that. Otherwise, I had no reason to. Anyway, so the biggest point of the arguments that have been going on throughout this whole thing, which everyone already knows what we're going to go talk about.
The best one.
So the meme himself, the gatekeeper, is in the fucking second spot.
The poignant, poetic dagger of justice.
He has topped every single fucking character aside from
Mr. Fire Emblem
himself. Fucking Marth. Marth has finally gotten the top spot so far in these pre-results. It might change. Personally, I hope it doesn't. Where he still gets first, but if he at least gets top 2, fine.
I don't care who gets first.
I know
or
you
who
don't.
gets second. I just love Gatekeeper being
Gatekeeper is fucking number 2. He beat out every single fucking character that has not gotten a Brave Vault yet.
And it's so good.
It's is
perfect. The response to Gatekeeper
has been so divided. It is funny as shit. And then it's even funnier that the voice actor for the fucking character,
Professor.
Fucking went on.
He went on Twitter and just tweeted out, "Hello, Professor."
Well, that was after he was like, he put out the one tweet where like he literally was like, let people be happy for whatever was going on. It's not a big deal, guys. Don't worry. I think I still have it in the chat. Let me see, because he had up doing.
Sorry.
Oh no.
I think his first tweet was, "Hello, Professor."
No, it wasn't. It was after.
Oh, really?
Because the tweet got eventually deleted because people, was shitting on him. But like, he literally said the number of people vehemently complaining about a mobile games character popularity contest is staggering.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, that's so good.
And then he eventually was basically feeding the trolls and was just like, "Hello there, Professor."
I think that's so funny.
So I do kind of hope he at least wins in the top 2 because then, yeah.
Yeah, I think fucking the fact that Gatekeeper is there is so good because the response was, "Oh, that's not a real character. Vote for a real character."
Or like, "Oh, you meme voters."
Yeah, you're just
and like,
meme
not gonna
voting.
lie. Yes, I think personally for me, at first I was like, "Really?" But now at this point, with all these people being angry about it, I'm like, "Fuck it. We're doing this like we did like when Byleth was announced for Smash. Feed the trolls. Fucking suffer. I love it."
I think because the issue isn't that they're like.
I think I'll only get like very upset if Marth gets kicked off the top 2 spots in general.
I would be mad at Crom if that happened. I wouldn't be mad at Gatekeeper.
Well, no, I would be mad at Gatekeeper specifically. Just like, be mad.
that Marth got pushed to 3rd again.
Yeah.
Fucking people are saying like, "Oh, Gatekeeper has no personality." Motherfucker, the main lords never have personality.
And that's one thing I never try to argue with people with, or even with you. Like, I'm not gonna argue that Marth is not.
Alright, describe Camilla's personality without mentioning Corrin. Exactly. Like, fucking.
No, and I totally agree. But that's my whole thing too. Like, yeah, like, I just.
Gatekeeper has
there's a weird. That's a weird mindset to have when like you're gonna say Gatekeeper has no personality. You're probably right. I mean, you are kind of right, but like saying that like Crom or Marth or Roy have it over him. Let's be honest. They really don't. And if anything, especially with like Roy's case, he's definitely a lot more fleshed out in fucking Heroes than he is in his main game.
Fucking Gatekeeper literally, if you side with Edelgard, has a conversation with you where he says that he is not sure if he's comfortable turning his back on everyone he's ever known, but that he's doing it because he's made up his, like, he has conviction. He does have a story to tell throughout it.
My whole thing is, if he does win, that means there's going to be a forging bond specifically for the next Brave units. They're going to give him his own fucking supports, essentially. So I'm very curious if he does fucking win, which now I really hope he does. What the fuck are going to give him story-wise? Because now I'm fucking enthralled with this idea of him being in the game, because I really need to see how it's going to play out.
Greetings, Professor.
Besides that, I mean, I really hope to God they better not do what they did with fucking Ferdinand and not give him his iconic line in one of his voice lines.
Yeah, that'll be upsetting.
Because, and what's worse, the Japanese version has Ferdinand saying, "I'm Ferdinand von Eyre."
Oh, that is shitty.
Yeah. If only, like, even, like, you didn't want to put it, like, in his main voice lines, but give it to him as, like, a crit line, perfect, fine.
I think, as he's going with the spear.
I'm Ferdinand von Eyre. Bah, bah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Gatekeeper still. Greetings, Professor.
Oh, that too. No, imagine they specifically were able to, like, alright, we'll have him be able to say this,
when he crits on
Byleth specifically, and that's it.
When his skill activates on Byleth. Greetings, Professor.
And with, like, everyone else, it's like a scared, like, look in his crit art, but with Byleth, he's smiling.
It's just literally just him standing there, like, it's his portrait art.
Oh, God. But no.
I'm
thoroughly excited to see the results from this. And
I want Brave Gatekeeper to be a dragon unit for no reason.
And that's my thing. Will they just make him like a infantry lance unit, or like will they make him like a cavalry lance unit?
They could really go fucking hog wild with
it. They could go hog wild with him. So I'm very excited.
He summons Grima.
That'd
be fantastic.
Holy shit! All right,
and then we can get.
All right,
we can get Abysskeeper Gatekeeper duo unit.
There you go. All right, so that was 47 minutes worth of Fire Emblem.
Jesus.
Well, probably like 30 minutes. Let's talk about the two other things I guess that we were going to talk about, so we don't stretch this. So yesterday on Twitter, the current, well, not anymore, Roger Craig Smith, who was the current voice actor for Sonic, tweeted out that he is going to be no longer playing Sonic, which... Funnily enough, he tweeted today. He's like, whoa, hey, slow news day, guys. I mean, thank you for all the well wishes and everything. But, like, it's kind of cute that you didn't think that it was going to be, like, a slightly big deal.
Yeah, man, you're Sonic T. Hedgehog.
You're Sonic the Hedgehog. You're Mr. Video Game 2.
You're Mr. Sega.
You're Mr. Sega and Mr.
You're
Video
the
Game
king
2.
Of furries.
That, too. So, like, you would think you really were shocked a little bit that, like, people were, like kind of upset for you.
Roger. Who's Roger? Talking to me.
Oh, God. So, it's sad and also really annoying with this whole thing going on because it definitely, even before, like, more stuff kind of was coming out, it definitely was, like, not something he chose.
Yeah.
And it's still weird because usually, even with, like, Sonic... Even when Sega's done this for Sonic in the past, when they changed the whole voice cast, because after like a certain game, all right, but they specifically are just, at least so far, they only are changing, or at least retiring quotes,
Sonic himself.
Sonic himself as of right now. So something definitely happened to where either there's new plans going out, or Roger had a contract issue with it, but, I highly doubt that would be the case, because, I don't know. Well, actually, no, I can see that being kind of the case, because Sega could be kind of shitty, and they might have been like, oh, well, we don't want to pay you. But, like, it's still kind of odd. And, like, definitely, because, like, then the show definitely was, like, throwing out there, or, like, his colleagues were kind of like, especially, like, Tara Strong was, like, vehement about it. She's like, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. He's such a good actor, and how, shame on you, Sega. I'm like, ooh. So it definitely doesn't seem like it was, a mutual thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, and it's just annoying that Sega's been doing this fucking recently, and well, not recently. That they always do this for Sonic, especially when like you kind of were doing pretty good for a while and had him consistently be Sonic for like almost for over 10 years.
I wonder if they're gonna drastically try and change up the fucking video game formula again. Because they change the voice actors every time they do that.
Yeah, I know, and it's so fucking weird. And coming from someone who doesn't like, isn't like a huge Sonic fan, like it's kind of fucking
From two
weird.
people who aren't huge Sonic fans.
Yes, ha 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 ha. I know. But like it's just kind of weird that like Sega keeps doing this. Like, why do you think like it would refresh? Like, you need to like refresh your voices for Sonic. Like, unless like either A, they can't do it anymore physically, or unfortunately they die or something like that, then alright, fine. Or if it's like a completely new iteration of Sonic, like design wise and everything, okay.
Or if you're going back to Jaleel White, alright.
But like, it's really weird that they just keep doing it, because most franchises that have like their iconic mascot character usually keep the same voice actor if they can for their title character. And if they don't, they get someone that's very fucking similar sounding. That's literally because like
that's the opposite of what Sega does with Sonic.
Exactly, and like because it's not even like from like when Jason Griffith was, even when Brian Drummond was Sonic to Jason Griffith, they didn't sound they sounded a little too different. And then when Jason Griffith to Roger Craig Smith changed, it was very noticeable.
It was insanely noticeable.
At least like we got more used to it, and it was fine. But like, you don't do that for like your fucking title character, especially Sonic the Hedgehog, who still rivals popularity wise to Mario. But like, it's literally because with a character like Sonic, who speaks a lot comparatively to Mario, who doesn't really, but Mario's voice has still stayed the same since 64. Because you connect that voice with that character. Because then when you start changing it up too much, it gets too fucking wonky. Even fucking Konami, even though as much as they are shitty, they kept Snake from all his whenever he gets voice, all of his iterations were always David Hayter until obviously MGS5. But obviously, then even in Smash, they were like, no, David Hayter's coming back. Because that's who you associate that character with. And that's what you think that character sounds like when they speak. Same thing with fucking, like... Because, like, that's how I feel about even with, like, like, Simon Belmont. Funnily enough, he was voiced in a Wii fighting game that no one liked. But they kept Keith Silverstein as fucking Simon whenever he got put back in the game as that voice. So like, even Konami, who's really kind of shitty and weird with a lot of their decisions, kind of knew, alright, maybe not with Snake so much, but like, a lot of their title characters kept the same voice or a very similar voice, especially if it's the same iteration of that character. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Like, if you're doing it for like a side character, like Princess Peach, alright, it's not that bad. Especially even with like Princess Peach. You didn't know when I told you, but like, Peach has changed from 64 to like the GameCube era games, and then from Brawl, it's been consistently the same person, but still, Rosalina changed. You probably
really
3 times.
Wow.
So, but that's what I mean though, because it's you wouldn't notice because it stayed consistently the same for most of the majority of their appearances.
Yeah.
So, you would think Sega, who hasn't been doing that great, especially with now this recent update that they're supposedly going to be getting bought out by someone.
Who?
We don't know. They were announcing that they're separating.
Epic Mickey 3 going to have Sonic in it.
They just said that they were announcing that they were separating their entertainment industry from their video games. So
what?
They're definitely getting acquired by someone. It's weird. I don't know.
So they're separating their arcades from their games.
No, hold on. And I got from the fucking tweet, and now it's gonna annoy the shit out of me.
Pardon me.
I know, video games are entertainment, I know.
Like, that makes no sense. Unless they mean, like, they're separating their arcade from... But, like, even then, that doesn't... Unless they're selling, like, the rights. I don't know.
So they said, well, what we're getting at is displaying their it's amusement and video game divisions.
Amusement and video game divisions. So yeah, they are separating the.
So
because I think the arcade would count as amusement, and then the Sega developed games.
But now I'm just curious what that's going to entail and what's going to happen to Sega then, because as you can tell, aside from Yakuza, they haven't been fucking doing anything.
No, they really aren't.
And even then, Sega's really haven't been doing that much either way. They've only really that's really the translocalization team, and because I think that's a separate studio from Sega. But they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything with Sonic.
No, not since Forces.
Not since Forces. So like,
well, that's because they need a good Sonic game.
I know. But it's just.
I don't mean have someone else do it like with Mania.
No.
I mean, fucking Sega needs to make a good Sonic game.
I agree. Or if not, just end up hiring those fucking people into your main company and have them start fucking actually directing and producing those projects. The good projects.
Yeah.
But clearly won't. So, yeah. I think that's really all I had to talk about. Unless you had anything else, because I don't think I have anything else.
I don't know. Do you want to go into a tirade?
About?
It's, fucking...
Oh!
Do you want to go in the tirade?
So let me just preface with something, everyone. The two people who listen to this. I will try to keep this under 10 minutes. I'm still here, don't worry.
What do you... Oh. I was like, what on earth are you doing?
I was just getting the tweet up, because I had to. So. A new interview came out with Inaba and Kamiya from Platinum Games. And they were telling us a few things. Such as, Kamiya did say that the next Platinum 4 reveal is going to bring a smile to fans, and it's going to be smaller in scale. And he did preface saying that it's not Bayonetta 3, but it's going to be something, a little bit different, but something that people are going to be happy about. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. More Platinum Games news. I'm fine with that. A little sort about the Bayonetta thing, but alright. I'm always down for, little news updates from whatever they create, because I usually like them. And they're still saying their other project, GG, is very early in development. Makes sense. Still very shown off early. And then they even announced a little bit that Astral Chain now is fully owned by Platinum and now not co-owned by Nintendo. So that could mean that Astral Chain could be brought to other consoles potentially if Nintendo, obviously is okay with it, which they might be. So cool, more people get to play Astral Chain. It is a good game. A lot of parts are a slog, but overall, though, good package. It's fun. However,
here it comes.
Kamiya also suggests, and when was asked about Bayonetta 3, its development, and what was going on, he said to suggest to forget about Bayonetta 3 until they are ready to release something. First off, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Besides my issue in general of just how you are when it comes to answering questions about your said games that you're working on, and Inaba in that same interview saying that, our best director right now at Platinum Games is the person who directed Astral Chains, which was a success, and now Kamiya's their fifth best director because he has not put out anything and he should put out something soon, says Inaba. You really know that he needs to fucking get on his ass, because I swear to fucking God, personally speaking at least I would think Bayonetta is your fucking flagship character that people would associate with Platinum Games. So what the fuck are you doing that you're still taking this fucking long of a time to fucking release any news with Bayonetta, any reveal, any trailer? Because I fucking hate when companies, and you're fucking one of them, at least with Bayonetta, that you only revealed a little fucking teaser like you did with the other two games, and you show that there's a 3 in it. Not even a full logo, just that, oh, there's a 3, and that's all you get, and just a coming, I don't think they even said coming soon.
No, it exists.
And like,
Ooh.
you know, of course, at the time, that's great. But you know what? No, stop with the fucking just showing off a logo or fucking a number. Because, hell, Metroid Prime 4 fucking got more news before fucking Comparative View. They at least had a fucking video saying that, oops, we don't think this game is how it should be, so we're scrapping development and we're redoing it with fucking Retro Studios. You don't even want to fucking say something like that. You just literally said, forget about Bayonetta 3 until they're ready. Okay, that's fine, but guess what? You already had something. You showed us a teaser 3 years ago. You don't have fucking anything in that 3 years? Anything? I understand a little bit now because of COVID, but fucking 2 years ago you couldn't show something off? Really? Nothing? Are you kidding me? Are you that fucking scared off from Devil May Cry 5 being such a success that you want to try to match it somehow? Even though most of your fucking goddamn fans will still play Bayonetta 3 anyway? Like, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. You're actually fucking killing me here. You're actually fucking killing me here. Because I swear to God, I doubt it's a fucking hardware thing. Because not like Bayonetta 1 and 2 don't run very good on fucking Switch. And that at least in this case, you're fucking building the game for Switch. So you should have a little bit better time fucking working with the goddamn console that you're working with. Because you're able to work Bayonetta 2 very well with the Wii U. Because the Wii U was not that great. And it was weird to develop for. But you made a fantastic game out of it. So why the fuck can you not make a Bayonetta 3 and not think it's okay or at least good? And if not, how do you think that we don't think it's good? Or at least give us a fucking trailer of the game and give us a fucking give us something then so we can at least see what it might look like. And then if you get some backlash, then you know, alright, I gotta fix some things from this. But no, instead you're intensely aggressive on Twitter, blocking people because you don't like people asking you the same questions. Because yes, I get it, it's annoying, but you know what? When you get people that want to see fucking Bayonetta 3, and I know technically it isn't partly fully your fault, and it's Platinum Games themselves that needs to, you know, show off stuff and give us information, you're not giving us anything. And then telling us to forget about it until we get something shown. I know that's not how gamers work. I get it. But, like, you have nothing for us. Nothing. And it sounds like in this instance you're restarting development. At least from the way, like, it's sounding. That's even fucking worse. Why? Just why?
Yeah. You good? Get it out? Good. You alright? Did you get out the anger?
No.
Did you get out some of the anger?
Partially. I can't look at his fucking face anymore.
Alright. Well, this has been the What's New Player 2 podcast.
Episode 65. I saw you blanking.
I wasn't about to say the episode. I was going to say come back next time when we have a 45-minute debate on what constitutes the difference between a cartoon and an anime. Goodbye.